So yesterday we had a very interesting workshop, but the idea was also to present the startups and the really creative and innovative ideas that they developed here in the region to a broader audience. So that's why we came up with the idea of a pitching competition here for you today. So the rules are very simple. We have 3-minute pitches. We have a timekeeper, Alex, over here. And after 3 minutes he will really stop you, so careful about the timing. Then in these pitches the startups will present their business ideas, their level of execution of their ideas. And then we will have a jury here in our first row, who I will introduce to you shortly, who will then give feedback. Here also we have a very limited amount of time, 2 minutes for questions, feedback. And yes, after the last pitch, the jury will get together and decide on one winner, and the winner will then get the prize. So we have a little award ceremony, and the prize will be the participation at the conference for 1 million startups at the annual conference this year in September in Vienna. And we would also like to invite the winning startup to join a workshop, a roundtable workshop this afternoon, which is about also creating innovation hubs. And now I would like to introduce very briefly the jury to you. So first we have Mr. Max Gurwitz. He is an investor. He's an investor. He is also an entrepreneur. He is based in Bulgaria, and he knows the startup scene in the Western Balkans very well. So he also does angel investment, and we're very happy to have him in our jury today. Then I would like to introduce to you Mr. Andreas Elsner, the CEO for Makedonski Telekom. He is an expert for telecommunication industries with 16 years of experience in this field, and he also has a lot of regional experience in Bulgaria, in Serbia, in Macedonia, and furthermore he also is an expert in marketing, which is also very relevant for the startups. So I'm very much looking forward to your comments, maybe especially in this field. Then we have Ms. Ivana Stankovic, who is an investment manager at South Central Ventures, which is working through its Enterprise Innovation Fund, and she is a specialist for tech startups. So I think we will have some very interesting startups for you here, and it will be interesting to hear what you have to say about them. And then we have Ms. Katarina Kresheva, who is an advisor for the program activities in the Fund for Innovation, and we're here today. And last but not least, we have Ms. Vesna Ivanovska, the CEO of Servus Education and Training Center for IT and Business. She is a trainer, a consultant, a mentor, and really an expert also in the field of career development. I think it will be very interesting to get her ideas as well. So thank you very much to our jury members for being here. Thank you very much again to Mr. Agniushev, Vice Prime Minister for Economic Affairs of the Republic of Macedonia, for joining us today. Thank you very much for being here, and so it's always good to now welcome on the stage our first startup, Stefan from Macedonia, from M3DS, with his Academy for 3D.
Hello, I'm the founder of M3DS Academy for 3D Game Design, also president of organization for developing the IT technologies in Balkans and success. I'm the youngest authorized training instructor for 3D. I have worked for over 70 individual companies and have finished over 140 successful projects. My main success is I have worked for Dubai Expo 2020, where I have a privilege to create such an innovating ideas and solution for the city. To open an academy. So this is the first view of our academy that was taken from a screenshot from the Google Street. And in April we opened an academy, but the main thing was to get a global certification. When we develop a plan, not just a business plan, also a study program where we bring quality to the students. So then, out of seeing what we have, seeing a great potential of us, and has given authorization to give certificates, and also we have become academic partners. In April, unfortunately, we had just 10 students signing up for the academy, and that's why I needed to make a critical choices to sign 3 years contract with Interest to get 3 years old. Musk even now tries to copy me. Back to the presentation, and also I had to close the marketing department. With this kind of academy, with the highest equipment, production equipment, and the studios from Sony Pictures Animation, this works our progress. So now we're going to teach this year, started from tomorrow, 400 students, every day 20 students, just to get the awareness of the 3D technologies. And it's a great privilege that behind this M3DS doesn't stand me, also stand my students, and that's why M3DS is going to be the largest education center and be part of the symbol of quality education. Oh, sorry. Questions?
I have to start. Okay, what you are selling to me?
The product.
If I am the buyer for your product, what you are selling?
I'm selling that. I'm presenting the 3D Academy, also a potential where we are trying to teach like a community where we want to teach the whole country with the awareness of the 3D industry, where we wanted to teach the whole how to say to raise the awareness of the 3D technology, because we are at the lower level, because our specialists are leaving the country and the knowledge is not staying in Macedonia. So we wanted specialists to transfer the knowledge to our students, and when they trust the knowledge to the students, that's how we're going to raise the awareness and also become one of the best IT countries in the world. That's why we are on the level.
I'm encouraging you to participate and applicate for the announcement from the Fountain of Innovation, which will be happened in Wednesday, and this is good project for this program. I congratulate you for the good idea, and but you need to have the product on the end of the day, and this product you have to sell to somebody, and this is the reason for my question. Thank you very much, and I congratulate you.
Thank you.
I'm concerned about the scalability of it all, because at this point you're tied to a physical space. Are you considering in the future opening it up as a digital platform that you can offer services online?
We wanted to open a digital source. We wanted to be international education. For now, our goal is to get into the formal education. We're going to, let's say, we're going to have more abilities to teach students and have formal diplomas, because the problem is that many of the neformal education here is a little unstable, because everybody wants to have the formal diploma. But we are wanting to open an university. We're going to specialize students in those fields, and wanted to open a studio here where the students will work, because 90% of our workers now are our students, are employed in our M3DS Academy. That's why M3DS is special to them, and that's why the students are signing up for our academy. And the main goal is, like I said, I wanted to open a studio where the students are going to be a great potential. That's how we want to keep the youngsters here in our country. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Stefan. And now I would like to welcome Mateja from Serbia with volunteers.rs.
Thank you for having me here. My name is Mateja, and I'm a co-founder at Volunteer.rs. That's the platform that aims to help volunteering ventures to start and scale. And we aim to create an environment for volunteering ventures. 1 second, doesn't work. Sorry. Okay, you're here. Okay, thank you. So we aim to create an environment for small local teams to make a global impact. Now the problem is that the volunteers do not know what is the closest team and whether they are needed in that team, as social networks and media do not provide that kind of information. And organizers, once the volunteers are there, do not know how to manage them if there are too many of them. And the donors, especially small local donors, do not know where to help. And those problems were the most visible during the regional floods we had in 2014. And based on that experience, we built a platform, Volonter.rs, and with that, every user, wherever he or she is, sees the closest team that has a place to join. And also, local public, private and civil sector can support each team with resources. Now, those resources can be really small, and we aim to have them a lot in order to help small local teams to make a global impact. Now, the platform is working, and we are working with 17 towns and municipalities at the West Morava River, helping them to engage local population and resources to clean up the river. Now, the thing is that since everybody sees the closest team that has a place to join, you need one call for all 17 towns and municipalities, as everybody will join the team. Now, the same system can be used during the emergency situations, like floods, forest fires, or earthquakes, whatever happens. Now, this is the one with the mayor from this year, and we also have support from the ministry and other institutions we are working with on implementation. We are providing service, but we also aim to introduce the paying options on the platform, and this is us. Joanna is working on marketing and customer relations, while I myself, I quit my job in 2016, bootstrapped the venture, and here I am, so thank you.
Great idea, definitely. Could you please name at least 3 competitors or organizations that are kind of role models for you?
Well, I can name you those who failed in 2014. Like those are Facebook, Twitter. But I will explain you why. You can smile, but the thing is that they do not provide that information, what is the closest team and whether you are needed or not. So what happened? People were massively going to the locations that had a visibility in those media, and you had more than you needed, while other locations that didn't have that visibility left without volunteers. So based on their failure, we learned.
Okay, so we know your target user base. What's your primary client and what's the business model?
Okay, so we do provide service. Right now, 17 towns and municipalities are getting it pro bono since they are too big to be missed. And but we aim to provide a consultancy for them in implementation. So that's like physical work. But we also aim to provide tools for CSR to make it accessible to small and medium enterprises that do not have money for it, but we can provide them the tools in order to engage their people working in their companies and the local people to work together on something they can achieve, actually. So you don't have to be a big corporation, but you can follow what the big are doing. And that's just one of the things. Also, data provision, like when we have a great number of teams, and in that way, one day, but if you have a large number of teams that are delivering certain activities on certain territory, you get data from it, and you see what are the topics people are involved in. And that is the data we can work with and help local government, regional or republic to actually plan policies, or during the emergency situation to get also the site, to understand what's going on the field.
One more.
Thank you.
A great idea for a higher purpose. What I would recommend is approaching the CSR units, corporate social responsibility units, in big corporations. This is the best to monetize. At Telecom, if something would be available like that here in Macedonia, I can guarantee you we buy the inventory and your entire advertising inventory on this side for 1 quarter just with the Telecom logo here, because it's a great sponsorship, right?
Thank you. I'm looking forward for it. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mattia. Now I would like to welcome Branko with DYC Solutions from Bosnia.
Hello. Hello everyone. I'm Branko, I'm coming from Bosnia. I'm a co-founder of a startup called Merkido. Before I tell you more about my startup, let's break the ice with one simple question. Can you please raise your hands if you know what is a Swiss Army knife? Oh, cool. Well, Merkido, the app that we have created, is actually a Swiss Army knife when it comes to online parental control. Online parental control is being more and more on top of our minds for a while now. And according to our researchers, 80% of teenagers are using smartphones on daily and hourly basis for playing games, social media, etc. So that makes them highly exposed to various cyberbullies and online predators. And according to the same research, 30% of kids in US admitted they face cyberbullying. It tells us that almost no one takes care about child safety on the internet, which actually gave us a brilliant idea, and we created Merkido, as I said, a Swiss Army knife in online parental control. So actually Merkido is a cozy, both child and parent-friendly Android mobile app that has the widest range of features at this moment in the global market. We gave the name Merkido by combining kid and meerkat, and meerkat is that funny animal from Lion King cartoon. It is the most protective animal in the world. Actually, Merkido provides a parent a possibility to connect parents and child's phone via one account, and then parent can see child's location, can allow or prohibit usage of certain apps, manage web browsing permissions, create alarms and reminders, etc., etc. Parent can even schedule usage of certain apps. For example, like I say, my kid can use Facebook only on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 3 to 9. And we also have geofence technology that provides the possibility to draw an area on the map, which is marked as safe area, so if child leaves that area, parent is notified. Besides technical things that we named as our advantages, our main advantage is that we made an application that is both child and parent friendly in order for kids to like it. Our business model is freemium. We provide free package of services for unlimited usage, and if our users want to go premium, that will cost them $7.97 per month per family. We are targeting young parents in the US that have children from 6 to 14 years old. There is around 63 million of those that are using Android phones, because we have made only Android apps so far. We have made that in free version. Some of the metrics that we have, more than 4,500 downloads in less than 3 months. And our Google Play Store rating is the highest of all applications on the market that have more than 1,000 downloads. Every third user stays active user after downloading the app, and we find out that we have very, very low cost of acquisition in the US. And imagine what we can do, for example, with a couple of $100,000 that we are asking to start marketing campaign. The interesting thing is that our first sales was B2B sales to Bosnian telco. We sold white label solution for them to distribute it further to their users. I represent a team of 12 people, highly experienced, well-educated people that believe in this story, so I will just leave my contact data, and I'm more like to answer all of your questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your presentation. I am impressed with the idea and how you present it. Actually, precisely, thank you very much. I have one simple question. If you want to sell this product, do you have price?
In this moment, no. I mean, we do not want to sell it like at once, because we invested really a lot of effort in it. But at this moment, for example, we are negotiating with one US telecom company, 5th largest company in the US, to go in some kind of a revenue share agreement, but not to sell the complete know-how in the solution.
Okay, thank you very much. In business, be ready always to sell good idea for good price. And for this reason, you need to have price anytime.
Okay, I'll think about it. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the presentation. I'm also very impressed by this idea. I would ask, what is your main challenge currently? For example, you said that you're negotiating now. However, what's your main challenge in regards to the technology? Because the technology is fast changing. And what's your main challenge during negotiations?
Well, first of all, on the technical side, our main challenge will be to provide the possibility to control, to have cross-platform functionality. Like, for example, if parent has iOS and the child has Android, then to enable that for parent to be able to control. It is possible. It takes some time, but I mean that I can name as some kind of a technical challenge. And on the other side, still we have a main issue with customer acquisition, because people are downloading the app really fast. It's going quite well, and you saw lots of them are staying active users after downloads, but still we need to do that on a larger scale, like to acquire, for example, 50,000 users in order to have data that could be further analyzed and researched and used for our further activities.
You're addressing here a topic which is absolutely important. It's, I would say, not many companies found an answer how to protect kids and safeguard the internet. We at Makedonski Telekom are currently cooperating with Kaspersky Kid Security. I did not see at the moment any differentiator to that, right? So I felt a little bit like somebody is presenting the idea to come up with a second Facebook. However, if you look from your side on the left, here the magenta stand at Telecom, there's one gentleman, Alexander, and maybe you can talk immediately afterwards with him. Maybe we can talk about the white label solution. Thank you.
Yeah, that sounds very well. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Branko. Now I would like to welcome Maria on the stage, and she will present us in player, and she's from Macedonia.
Hello everybody, my name is Maria, and today I'm going to speak about InPlayer. That is the company I work for since the very beginning, about 5 years ago. To start off, I have two graphs from the market that we serve, and that is video monetization. The first one shows the subscription video on demand revenue, which is predicted to go to 26 billions by 2020, and the other one shows the growth of one of the biggest subscription platforms out there, Netflix, which reached their mark of 100 million subscribers in 2017. So where does InPlayer come into this story? Imagine that you're the digital manager at Manchester United and you need to provide a pay-per-view live stream for the fans from some friendly match that Manchester United is having. So you don't have the knowledge and the technology that you need to distribute, protect and monetize the live stream. You need a way to engage with the viewers, to make them feel confident when they leave their credit card on your website, and you need support worldwide 24/7 because, you know, Manchester has fans everywhere, including Macedonia. Basically we solve all these problems with our paywall solution, and I, as a fan of Manchester United, need to go to their website, create an account, pay with my credit card and watch the live stream. Our business model is quite simple. We take a license monthly fee from our clients, and then we take revenue share from each transaction. So this means that as our clients are selling their content, we are getting richer, and their success is our success as well. The market that we serve is global, and we have clients in sport, music, education, religion, etc. And we have a great support from our partners who are always referring clients to us. Our goal for 2018 is that we reach a mark of 300 clients, small and big. And for this, we need to invest heavily in research and development to increase our service portfolio, to make sure that everybody hear about our solution and our product, and of course to invest in our people to make sure that they are happy with what they do. This is us. Most of us are located in Macedonia, and we have a small team in UK, US, and in Sweden. It's great that all of us know all the bits and pieces of the product, and we all know how our everyday job brings value to the product. So it's quite awesome to work here. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria, for your impressive presentation. As you know, I come from the Fund for Innovation and Technological Development, so I would ask, because you had a set target, what would be the budget that you would like to invest to reach that target?
I guess, as I said, we are taking a monthly fee from each client. So whenever a new client comes, we have a budget that we can use to help and increase our marketing efforts, and maybe include some new technology as part of the product. So I guess it will depend, on how big those clients are that we are getting, and what would be that mark that we would need afterwards.
Advise that you do cost estimation for what you need to reach that certain target and try to apply for a fund. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Ivana. Again, in the same direction on your marketing strategy, since you've mentioned you're in a global market, what's your marketing strategy and what's your competitive advantage compared to, let's say, your competition?
Currently we are increasing our sales representatives. We have 2 in the United States, and we have in UK as well. We have business development team here in Macedonia. All of this together with marketing efforts like campaigns and ways to target the right clients is a way that we plan to reach this target. What question?
Competitive advantage.
Oh, competitive advantage. So I guess the best advantage that we have is that our product is built on the latest technology and can be very simply implemented in any solution that the client has. And of course, I can't not mention the great customer support that we have. So each of the users are impressed with how fast we reply on any inquiries that they have. And this is, when I speak about customer support, imagine that you are, as I said, watching Manchester United, but you forgot your password or don't know how to log in. We have a support team which replies to them and helps them immediately so they can watch the live stream without any delays.
Thank you very much, Maria. Now I would like to welcome Marco from Montenegro with the Badger crew here on the stage.
Hello to everyone. I'm Marco. I'm here today in front of the Badger crew. I'm co-founder of this Montenegrin American company. We are creators of the digital electronic badge. It is an open display that allows users to seamlessly communicate with its surroundings. It is a device that is connected with a smartphone and with which it communicates through the phone app. We are trying to solve 4 problems. First of all is display. So far, they had only intimate function. World is dominated by private screens. Second one is lack of social interaction, as we are enclosed in our personal eco online systems. Consequently, there's even less bridge between the user and the surroundings. And finally, there's no such a variable that allows you to generate income, right? For all of these, we have our vision, the solution in form of the wearable device, the badger. We thought on an open display that allows you to express, impress and dress. Secondly, it is a device that unifies the PIN badge and digital communication device. We come to a device that does not speak to, but about the user, and we created PES concept, that personal advertising solution that allows users to earn money by wearing our device. The great thing about Badger, that it can be used in more industries. Our main focus is on conference industry. It's a new way of using name tags. No more waiting in line, no more misinformation, no more confusion. You can forget about a lot of badges that they give you on conferences. It also can be used in fashion industry as unique style statement and other events as festival, politics and education. We have already validated our idea on Indiegogo platform, where we reached a customer base of more than 200 people, and we have successfully ended our campaign. We know a lot about our competitors. At the moment there are two of them. It is the Pins Collective and Beam Authentic. Compared to them, we offer more attractive business model, multiple usage, and great design with better characteristics as bigger screen, better processor, higher memory and touch control. This is our team that is devoted on the development of the Badger on a daily basis. You recognize these faces. Also these. And probably also this. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you. That is very interesting accessory. How much does it cost?
Yes, I knew that it will be first question. It is our biggest challenge. Battery, screen type, and the cost of the device, because we have a supplier that we have just one screen in the supply, and at the moment the price is 89. But we are trying to lower cost. We know that it's expensive. We're trying to lower cost because we're waiting for the screen suppliers to get to lower price first.
How much would be that lower cost?
We are hoping that to come to $59 or $60 per device.
So your market initially is conferences. Is that a big market? Is there a lot of money in that? Would they be renting those devices? How does that look like?
No. We know a lot about this market because we know that in Europe it has such huge conferences with more than 10,000 people, and we will offer to them the packages with lower price to buy these badges, and then they they give to the customers and with ID, and after the conference they put the ID back and take their ID and give badge to the hotel.
Right. Or just keep it and pay extra. Lose their deposit. So maybe a good sales model.
Yes.
Okay.
And so far, have you had the experience of testing this with an organization, an event?
We had a beta prototype, and now we are manufacturing the first functional prototype in China with LP production, LP technology company, and they will deliver us this badge for 5 or 10 days. We are waiting for them, and then with this prototype we will go to the investors, and we already have contacts with Qatar Airways and more with Holland suppliers, Japan, on the Indiegogo, the Japan customers are very interested in our device, and they bought like 100 pieces.
Thank you very much, Marco. And now we come to our next startup, and it's the first one from Albania. So I would like to welcome on the stage Petsana with educative.al, and so a startup in the field of education.
Hello everyone, let me make you a question. How many of you have faced the difficulty of finding the right educational system for yourself or your child? How many of you are sure that you have made the right choice when it comes to your profession? Choosing the right educational institution is one of the most and crucial decisions in life, because it's going to develop the whole future of that person, and sometimes even humankind. EduActive is trying to resolve specifically that problem by letting the users to study, compare and review any single educational institution from nursery to university, private and public. EduActive is going to give you a hand to make all this process less stressful and more pleasant. EduActive will be the first TripAdvisor when it comes to the educational system. We are a team of 6 people, crazy and unique. But we have one thing in common. We do believe that through EduActive we can bring back the transparency of the educational system. But we are not alone. We have 10 mentors coming from different levels of education, from academics to teachers, with a huge knowledge of more than 30 years of expertise. They know the problems and they know how to resolve them. They are giving the solution to us so we can give it to you through EduActive. We have been working more than 1 year, and we have collected a huge database of information. More than 100 nurseries and kindergarten, 3,000 middle and high school, 1,200 study programs, and this only for Albania. We have more than 50,000 unique users per month, and what is more important, we have begun to have the first reviews, not only about educational institutions, but even how EduActive is changing the way people choose. We have been spending more than 50,000 of our own funds because we do believe and trust that EduActive will bring a change in the system. We are looking for a partner, investor and network to manage to bring EduActive in the region. Because EduActive, it's a needed thing in the educational system, not only for Albania but even for the Balkans. Our daughter deserves the best, and the best when it comes to education and equal opportunities. EduActive is finding the real gap in the educational system and trying to resolve it. EduActive is a movement of people, and today is the right opportunity for each of you to be inside EduActive. Thank you.
Thank you for the very informative presentation. I would like to ask how would you tackle the issue with the diverse educational systems when it comes to scaling up your business on a regional level?
This 1 year we had the opportunity to understand how the education system works, because it's a very complex one. And we know that we cannot manage it to do only with a team in Albania. That's why one of the points that I mentioned is we are looking for partner, investor and network, because network, if we find the right people in every single country, we can make it possible. Balkans we have similar things in common when it comes to education, and we have begun in those 3 last months, we have begun to create the network with people like the mentors that we have, with people from the educational field to manage to bring EduActive in each of the countries in the Balkans. So network is the most important part of EduActive.
Thank you. I have a question regarding searching criteria. Do you have already predefined searching criteria? For example, I'm coming at your platform and I'm searching for like the best ranked university, research-oriented university. What's the way you're defining the searching criteria?
The search criteria is depending on there is a list of information of each of the institutions, and you can search depending on the fields that all these mentors have decided that are important for a parent or student to manage to find the right solution for them. When the database will begin to have more reviews and information, of course there will be even, it's like a TripAdvisor will be a rank of the institutions that are more rated from the users. But this is something that comes next. Today you can search with even one word and then you can have the right all the solutions with what nursery, let's say, and then you will have all the nursery. Besides that, the portal is divided in different categories. So when you enter at Duactive, you have the categories nursery and kindergarten, middle school, high school, and university. And then, even if you don't know how to search, you can just click at where it's important for you, and then you can look at everything inside.
Do you have an option for comparing, let's say, 2 universities?
Yes, until 5 universities. Or 5 institutions. So we let the user to compare, because then he creates by his own opinion about the institution, but even look at the rating. So they are both combined. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Pizzana. And now I would like to welcome on the stage Mile from Explorify. He is from Macedonia, and here you go.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Mile. I come from a company called Explorify. I'm project and marketing manager in the company. And currently we are working with the technology called Janus on an application that allows you real-time communication through a web browser, such as Google Chrome, Mozilla, Safari, and so on. So what does it do? Our application allows you to have audio, video, and text communication between 2 or multiple users through your web browser. That is it Google Chrome, Mozilla? It's not important. So there, as you know, there are many communication tools currently available and softwares also. But the difference that our application that we are working is that all those audio, video, and text communication that are happening in real time are encrypted, and they cannot be hacked or stolen or abused in any kind. And also, this technology is easy adaptable. You can implement it anywhere, and also it has a practical interface. So as you can see on this picture, this is one of our many meetings that we have during the day. So this side of the team is our marketing team, and this side is the development team, and these are the people that are working currently on the project. And also this is how it looks like, project. And what I wanted to say is that we are currently in testing phase. We have 4 companies that are currently using this project. They are using it for internal communication between their employees and also for external communication between their customers. In addition, I would like to add that there are also 2 universities that are also using this technology for organizing different types of courses and trainings. And I want to tell you the name of the product. I forgot to say it. The name of the product is Hello Explorify. And the story behind the Hello is because before we developed this project, we use different kind of communication tools, and every time when we start a meeting, the first minute of the meeting was, hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? So in a way, we wanted to remind ourselves why we developed this project, because of all the struggle that we have previously. So that's it for the stories. Can we change? So with this picture, what we want to say, and this is Admiral Catherine from Star Trek Nemesis, we want to say that until we develop transport technology that can allow you to beam from Skopje to London and from London to New York in a matter of seconds, Hello Explorify will be the future communication tool that we will use for our daily contacts. And also, even if we develop that kind of technology that we can beam us, we will also need Hello to communicate between planets or other galaxies. That's it.
Let me ask a question then. distributing something like this is pretty hard, right? Like most of these tools need a lot of free usage, right? Before you become big enough so that you can actually start to get people to pay for it. What's your plan on distribution?
So this is the thing that currently we are working with Startup Wise guys. With their help, we are developing the business model of our product, and also we have help with ABC Accelerator from Slovenia. They're also helping us. And additionally, we have two entrepreneurs from London that are also helping us in developing the right target and the right people who will sell. But I can tell you that we are focusing on big enterprises where we will solve their problem in communication. For example, if they have different entities in different countries, we will help them with this project and additional tools that they will need to solve their problem.
So you're competing with enterprise tools, like Cisco and Skype for Business.
I want to tell you that Cisco is one of the companies that we currently collaborate. So in a way, we are not looking them as as competitors. They are more like they will help us achieve our project.
How you're different from GoToMeeting?
From GoToMeeting, that is the reason. There are many, like I said before, there are many other platforms, but our is the Janus technology that we are using. So this project took us to develop 3 years. It took us so much long because we are currently developing also the technology. We work on the technology and we are also developing this platform. So with the founder of the Janus technology, we're working together to make it better because it's more secure. No one can enter, no one can hack it. Because the main reason why the enterprises don't want to use this kind of communication tools is that they are afraid that someone will steal their information, maybe tap their video call or so on.
Thank you very much, Milan. Now we have Milan from Serbia with Panda Technology. I think we have to wait for a second until the presentation is ready. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. Welcome, Milan.
Imagine you're after a very, very long day at work, you just want to get home. You're super tired, you just want to get home, cuddle with your pet, watch your favorite series, and drink some wine. So, what do? You get into a metro, your car, whatever, you start driving, all of a sudden your home notices that you're on the way. The temperature turns to the correct temperature, so you're neither too warm nor too cold. As soon as you get to your door, the door unlocks, the lights turn on, your favorite series is already on the television, ready to be watched, and you just go pour yourself a glass of wine, you get your pet, and you have an excellent, excellent evening. Now you can stop imagining, because that is the future. That is what our product is. My name is Milan. I am the CEO and founder of Panda Technologies, and that is our product. We are developing a universal home solution for the future, and we are currently in the prototyping phase. We have a Raspberry Pi prototype working, and we are hoping to launch on Kickstarter sometime next year. As far as our market is concerned, it's a huge market. It's one of the highest growing markets in the world currently in consumer electronics. As you can see, if we are able to deliver our goals, we will be the next unicorn. And it's not that we will be the next unicorn. Somebody is going to win this market within the 10 years. And it better be us. As far as our team is concerned, we have myself and my co-founder and 3 developers. Our hardware developer has been working on microcontrollers since he was 10 years old, 11 years old, something like that. Our web developer has worked on everything from back in the day PHP to now Node.js and Go, etc. Our mobile developer has been working basically on both Android and iOS for years now. So we have the team, we have the technology, and now we're just looking for something. And that something is actually very simple. All I'm asking you is one coffee with me in the next little while. Thank you.
There was a question, but we needed to search the microphone. Yeah, maybe you could also connect it with smart home, then we would know that.
Yeah.
What was a little bit unclear to me? Are you focusing on the full solutions, meaning platform plus the sensors and devices, so really an end-to-end solution, or are you focusing just on one part of the value chain?
What we are doing and what differentiates us from all the competitors we have is that we are a platform. So we control everything from networking, media servers, smart devices, anything and everything like that. However, we're not currently developing any smart home devices ourselves.
Okay. Because my initial feedback would be, smart home is an ultra hot topic, as you said, but a lot of big players on it. You know that also with Google Home, you know, they want to step in. And what I would really consider, is there any niche in this value chain where you could really specialize yourself and sell these technologies to the bigger one? Because it looks to me like that, like somebody comes and says, I want to build the next iPhone, forget about Apple, right? To really see where is the niche you can find, where you could have really some unique value add and then resell that. But this is just an initial feeling.
Yeah, thank you. You're absolutely correct, of course. There are already big players in the market. However, while the market is huge, there is no killer product on the market. And even more so, we are really not looking to compete with Google, Amazon, etc. We are trying to be on top of them. So basically, it's us, and then their platform goes through us, etc., etc., etc.
It has already been asked, but I would like to advise you that you seek for a similar solution in the region, because I know there are some, and to learn from their experiences, because there are several businesses that try to implement smart homes and haven't succeeded so far.
Yes, we are in constant contact with startups both here in the region and in Germany, etc., that are developing similar solutions to us.
Thank you very much, Milan. And now I would like to welcome our last startup on the stage, who is part of the pitching competition. So I would like to invite Rino from Kosovo and his startup Labbox.
Hello everyone, my name is Renor. My company, Labbox, is developing a STEM educational toy to help kids learn electronics while also have fun. Before going deeper into the product, I would like to show you this picture of me when I was 4 years old. At that time, I was very eager to go to school and learn stuff. But when I actually started school, I realized that it's pretty boring. After that, I joined the J-Coders Academy team. There I found people like me who also wanted to bring innovation to the educational system. We've worked with over 1,000 children over the last 3 years, and we had basically any educational kit you can get on the market, including Lego, Little Bits, and Make Block. During our work with these kids, we identified these problems. Step-by-step instructions which don't allow learning, pre-engineered electronics, which obviously don't teach engineering, and very high prices on STEM educational products. To solve that problem, we came up with a lab in a box. Labbox replaces step-by-step instructions with storytelling through a comic story, replaces pre-engineered electronics with raw electronics but kit adapted. We made Labbox 100% project-based learning, because learning should resemble the real world. And Labbox also has rapid prototyping abilities because we believe in a fail fast, learn fast system. We also want to make Labbox as affordable as we can so actually everyone can buy it. Sometimes people think that Labbox is just one box. Labbox actually is a series of boxes. Every box represents an episode of a whole story and creates a playful project at the end. And in every box you will find the comic story, the construct, and all the electronic components you need to create that project. These are our main characters of the story. They will be exploring this world filled with technology. Here are some mock-ups of the comic books, and here is the example of the first project they are going to create. And these are our components, and we call them expressions. We are going to sell Labbox online through our website. Direct sales will also be available at our academy, and we are also going to make a subscription model. We are going to pilot Labbox firstly in Kosovo. Then we want to target the regional market, and we also believe that Labbox has what it takes to go global. We already have 15 pre-orders with zero marketing activity. We have a letter of intent from new state projects to incorporate Labbox into 16 public schools in Kosovo. We know we have what it takes because we have a purpose-driven team composed of designers, engineers, and educators. The product was developed together with our children, and we have continuously improved our product with our focus groups. What we need is international networking, access to international markets, and financial support. Thank you.
So maybe this time I ask you for a coffee, or my colleagues here, please, if you have time afterwards, please join us.
Yes.
We have currently a new platform, a new communication platform in telecom. It's actually enabling each and every person making more out of their lives, and as well as a CSR activity we can maybe cooperate with. So really I was impressed about your presentation. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's a great idea. I've actually seen you once in Pristina before, and this is an improvement because I don't have anything to ask you because you covered everything in the presentation.
Thank you.
Just to say one more coffee, since we're running Academy for Children for Technology, a blended model, but I'm really interested to hear more about this.
Thank you very much. So no questions?
Thank you very much, Rina. I'm very happy that we have a lot of plans for coffees and meetings with our jury members. And out of the pitching competition, I would still like to invite one other participant of our German Corporation Startup Camp, who has been working with us yesterday. And I still want to invite him to present his idea to us. So again, for the jury members, he's not part of the pitchers, but I would like to ask him to present his idea because I think it's a very different approach, and I think it is really nice to hear that. So Dorian, I would like to ask you to join me on the stage. And so his startup is Zombie Soup from Kosovo, and I hope you will enjoy his presentation.
Thank you. So it's not that I have a presentation, so I'm gonna just, Zombie Soup is a tech company, but we love to call ourselves more as a bowl of zombie soup. And what we do is essentially do different solutions for a lot of clients, but we more like to think of that as we help those clients achieve their dreams easier in whatever technical field they have by supporting them with the whole tech stack that we do in Kosovo. So you'll probably be saying we're just another outsourcing company, but our approach is a bit more different. as we just do not do outsourcing, but we also partner up with the different companies that we help. We do a equity share in different things. But what's really interesting about our company and what we do is the amount of thought and process we put into the company culture, and that is what matters to us the most. So essentially what we always try to achieve, we have a more psychological approach to our company culture, meaning that we really care about how the people inside the company feel, and we always try to put their feelings first, and we build on top of that regarding all the other, regarding everything else. So just to recap, we've been in the market since 2012. We've worked with different US companies. We've developed different products for our clients that now are making people's lives much easier. We have a lot of things that we've developed in the health tech that are essentially helping elderly people be more receptive to their treatments. We've developed different solutions in the recycling industry to gamify the recycling and to make it more appealing to other people. And last but not least, we have our VR game department that we've been experimenting with for the last 2 years. And last year we were invited by Facebook on Oculus Connect as one of our games was chosen among 100 best games on VR platforms. So, coffee, why not? Everyone seems to be getting one. So thank you very much for your time. It was very good to be here.
Thank you very much, Dorian. So this was the pitches that were presented to you by the participants of our startup camp. So now I would like to invite the jury to just adjourn and to think about who they want to select.
I think that anyone can. Okay. And other crew.
Because you've been sitting beside each other.
I was thinking between
Yes, and so I would like to now give the microphone to Mr. Agnieszczew, our dear Deputy Prime Minister for Economical Affairs.
First of all, thank you very much for your invitation to be part of this nice event. And on the beginning, before I can announce who will be the winner on this competition, I want to thank to all participants. And I want to mention and underline that all of them were very good, and I am really impressed with the range of the solutions, ideas. This only proved that our young people from the region has good ideas. And I want to encourage all of them to continue with their activities. Today it's only one competition, only one can be winner, but that means that that is not that the rest are not good projects. We discussed a little bit internally in the jury, and we made a decision that the DAX solution from Bosnia will be winner for this competition. I want to congratulate them. Some representative from DAX solution, yeah. And they completed their project. They are more, I can say, market orientated. They already implement. I congratulate you, and I want to. Okay, we can like this. I hope that this ticket will help you to promote your activities there. I wish you a lot of success in your business and in this is excellent idea. I congratulate you. Only I have one additional question. Why I will buy your product if I have your competition? How you can, I can say somehow, attract me to buy your product in comparison with your competition? With 3 words. Or with 1 sentence.
With 1 sentence. We had yesterday, we were contacted by one gentleman that is our user. He said that his daughter was spammed by her friends, and they want to hurt her somewhere next to the school at noon, and then he went to see whether that will happen, and yeah, they waited for her, so he saved his daughter and sent us like a great thanks, 5-star rating on the Google Play Store. So if you wish to be part of some success stories like that is, to have your child safe and not being harassed, then I think we are the best solution for you.
Thanks a lot. Okay, once again, thank you very much for all participants. Thank you. I congratulate to all of you, and I encourage you to continue with your activities.
Yeah, thank you very much all for coming. So thank you for handing out our award, and so thank you very much for being here. Thanks again for all the lovely ideas, and I will now hand over to Max.
Yeah, perfect. Just as a last remark, everyone was really great. Yesterday we did a pitching workshop. I saw a lot of the feedback. I also saw some people that did things differently, but very well. Very proud of all of you. We had a couple of close contestants for the winners, so it's not, we thought that a lot of companies did really well. A lot of people pitched well. The average pitch level was very high for this kind of event, for this little amount of preparation. So basically I would like to ask everyone to give a big round of applause to all the startups who are here today, because they're all winners. You guys are great. All right, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for your invitation.